Hello, welcome to another Blueprints playthrough. This is part 30, 30 streams in this game. Before I started it, I wanted to show this right here that there's an update, and it's the accessibility update. And I actually met Will, who's been in the chat numerous times and actually lives only 15 or 20 minutes away from me. We met this morning for coffee and talked a fair amount about games, especially this one. And he mentioned that there is a accessibility update. So this came out yesterday. I was busy last night because I went to go see Jeff Tate, Operation Mindcrime, which was like, it's just Queensryche. You're trying to, you just did every song you did was Queensryche. So whatever. But I didn't get home till 1:30. So I'm also very tired right now, and I've got lots of self-defense tonight, so that'll be fun. So I should sleep fairly well tonight. But anyway, accessibility update. I'm not going to click on this, but you can see I already tested this update. It's massive. Do you mean like... well, let's actually click on it. So large rollout, the accessibility features, they actually have shading here, so you can... real fixes for real issues people ran into, including me, colorblind. Remapping for color cursor set, invert stroll. Okay. Yeah, some of these are. Don't look at that. Read at your own risk. Yeah. So definitely some accessibility. Oh, yeah. Told somebody else I want to hug for fixes he made. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm not colorblind, so that's not something I have, but, I'm glad that they finally did all those things, because I think that's just something that, yeah, I didn't look too much. So it's just when you said, that there's a lot. I thought maybe they added more to the game, but no. But it will absolutely improve your later game experience. Speaking of which, and Will and I were talking about that this morning, I don't know how much longer I'm going to do this as a stream. I definitely want to keep playing it offline, but I've said this before, I'm getting to the point slowly but surely where I'm just like, I could probably at least do another 30 streams on this. And I'm just like, I'm kind of sort of getting, fix some unnecessary things should work better. Made puzzles unnecessarily harder. Huh, interesting. So... yeah. And he gave me a couple of strategies, nothing like too overwhelming, if that makes sense. Nothing that was like, big hints at anything. But one thing that he mentioned, and I kind of agree with this, I kind of liked the idea of, if you get Chapel and your run is basically dead for that day, and you have steps, just keep going back and forth in Chapel. He goes, because effectively it's a bank then, if you haven't broke the piggy bank yet. And he goes, that's a good way to just keep, you don't necessarily know how much you put in there unless you start keeping track. I'm going to do Tomb this time because I'm going to watch something. But he said, especially if you can have a bedroom next to it, he goes, you can effectively not lose any steps, just keep going back and forth and bank all of your money. And he said it's a really good way to, if you start keeping track of what you did, it's potentially a really good way to get some money saved up, like that. And then also every time you get treasure trove, just do it, because that gets you 5 extra. Because I do want to get the showroom bought out, so I don't know if I upgrade, if it like automatically upgraded, or if I should do that before I leave for self-defense tonight and tell it, hey, upgrade this. But either way, I do, like we were talking today over coffee, I said, you know, this is a game that I don't feel like you have to be playing constantly, or like you'll forget how certain things work. You know, I think, oh yeah, also, gamers don't look up. I heard that phrase yesterday. Gamers don't look up. So, but I think this is a game that you can play whenever you want, and you don't really lose a lot. You may kind of forget where you were going and what you were trying to do and try to accomplish. He said, but you really don't lose like how the game works and stuff like that, if that makes sense. So, did you figure out the tomb puzzle? No, I have not. Oh, good, we got a shovel. I know it has to do something with, this, I mean, obviously the statues, you can move their hands. Statues that you see in the game. I know there's one in Cloister. I don't think I've seen one in other places, per se. But maybe I did and I just missed it. But he said, yeah, watch out for statues, which wasn't a big reveal because I kind of figured as much. So, one of the games I love most to replay. Yeah, and I'm sure I would probably play it, you know, like there I should have made chapel, but oh well, whatever. But like I was telling him, when you're streaming, and I don't mind this at all. In fact, this is why I like streaming, is because it's fun to have that interaction with people. It's now, see, here's something that I also talked to him about, which is Garage, which I feel like you only get at a certain point because you have to be able to get out of the building. And I also kind of asked, is there a way to get around outside the building? And I was like, don't tell me. But I said, that's one of the things I've kind of theorized in my head, is that there's got to be a way to get outside, to roam around, you know, the building here. And that's why I tried to do with tunneling, but that didn't quite work out yet, at least the way I thought it would. You mentioned the key to that puzzle while you were walking around there. Which puzzle? Sorry, it's very easy to lose context in this game in terms of like, well, we could do laboratory. Why not? Because at least we could do a experiment setup. When you drop to hallway, when you drop to red. never gets easier, does it? Times 8 is 8. Square root is 64, 46. Minus 20 is 26, 13. That I don't mind. The wavy ones is what I don't get. When you get into those... The wavy... The waviness. That's when things start going a little bonkers for me, because I'm like, I don't understand those operators. The rest of them I pretty much know. But when you get the waves, I'm like, I don't know. Well, we're doing good on keys so far, so that's good. Good, key card. Just what I wanted. Although now I would have to go back to laboratory to do that, but we got enough keys. We're doing okay on that. Yeah, sure, it's due, chap. Why not? I'll take a gem. We'll do den. Yep, double the keys. Man, how that hamster stays alive. I'm sure there are theories. Alright, do I want to do parlor or do I want to do armory? Ooh. Let's do armory. That breaks things. Oh, that's nice. I like, yeah. So I'd rather do this because it's nice to cut the gem costs from stuff. Sure. All right, so let's go look at our rooms and entrance hall having gems. Attic has 3. That'd be nice to get rid of. The vault also has 3. Trophy room we axed. Yep. Chamber has none. I've never really done chamber a lot. Workshop has none. Aquarium only has 1, but when you get that thing where you can do a bunch of them, it'd be nice to not have that. But that's okay. Master bedroom has 2. I don't think these really I don't think gyms... Okay, foyer has 2. I don't know why foyer... is that big of a cost. I don't understand that one, but... Morning room we've only saw once, I think. Cloister has 3, which is a little annoying. It has the statue in it. Showroom has 2. That would be nice to get rid of, but not 3. Do any of these? Vestibule has 2. None of these do. So I'm thinking... Trophy room we axed. But attic has 3. I would kind of like to... Again, here's a bug in the game. You can't pick that. Yes. Okay. So we made our choice and we're sticking with it. Attic no longer costs any gems. We do have the key, so we could go through Foundation and potentially get some more items here. Let's do that. Oh, great. More keys. All right. So we just go straight out and out the entrance. Okay. My voice also might sound a little shot because of, you know, trying to sing along and, you know, I was literally standing on my feet for, I think, 3-4 hours. And why am I doing this? Well, I do have a shop. Nah. And my shoes that I was wearing were not very conducive to standing that long. So I'm going to be tired after self-defense tonight. That is for certain. Sure, we get a gem if we do that. That's fine. Walk-in closet doesn't always give the things I want. We'll do pantry. That's right, we gotta go this way. The pool. Yeah, let's do the pool. The Let's just see what we get down this way. Not much. Let's do the nursery. Man, that star little thing is purely evil. All right, what's up this way? We still got pantry, and we don't need keys, that's for sure. Not tunnel. I know what that does. Let's do secret passage. Not really sure though which one to pick. Not the red room. I don't know. Get our gem. Always got to remember to get the gems. You can't do this on the east side, right? Oh yeah, you can. I keep forgetting where you can and can't do those. Let's just go get these things. Ooh, nice. Dig a couple holes. Okay, we move on. This is the only way we can go. So, secret passage we haven't actually done yet. So, I like me an observatory. Sails. I like sails. It'd be nice to get the sail with, you know, to nail that on the day to get the sail. That would be really nice, because then you could get half off of everything in the what am I thinking of? None of these do anything. It's just weird. Why did it... It was funny when I was talking to Will today at coffee. His theory about one of the sanctum keys and the king in the throne, and yeah, and I was like, that was pretty funny what he tried to do, and it didn't work, but it was still pretty funny. Well, depending upon what we do here, it might shut it one way or the other, because we might get secret pass. You know what? I'm just going to do this. Well, pump room keeps it alive. So let's do that. Who knows? Maybe we'll get power to this thing. Maybe we can finally... Well, we should be able to get not everything from... Well, yeah, we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if we're going to have the space to do it, though. Like, if we do fountain, we would want to push it in there. That will get rid of some of it, but not all of it. Well, then we could dump it in reservoir. Yeah. Okay. So now 2. No, you son of a bitch. I did that wrong. That's my fault. See, I'm gonna blame my brain on that one. That's not what I meant to do. I want to push that back in here because I really want to move the cart too. So. I'm also curious about what happens in the reservoir with that tunnel, because now I'm pumping water into it such that it will be full that way. And so I'm kind of curious as to what actually happens when you do that. Okay, so now we want to take the fountain and push it all in here. Perfect. So I've got to remember, chat, don't let me forget. Move the goddamn cart before I call this a day. That is of high precedence. Well, that kills it. Unless we redraw. Let's do that. Get a conference room and then we'll get more steps. All right. Utility closet corridor, and let's do aquarium. A rock. I got a rock. Well, we're already out of gems, so we got enough steps to go through and get the cart. I do want to do that, though. I do not want to forget that. We can do the commissary. Why not? Let's see what there is to purchase here. Let's get the shoes. Everything. I mean, we might as well get everything at this point. Don't know really how that helps, but we got the money, and I can deposit this because I got enough steps to do the chapel once we get there. So, all right, what do we get this way? Let's do trap. Tomorrow you will start with 1 key for each room that you've done. Well, if it includes this one, I'll get 1 key. So I got that going for me. I can't do that. I gotta do a utility closet. Okay. Turn garage on. Turn gymnasium off. Okay. All right. Because now we don't get affected by the steps. So we need to go through conference room, foyer, kind of go back and forth. We do want to get, well, we're going to have to actually, no, we can get through drawing room, bedroom, closet. No, we can't. We have to go out foundation because we don't have a way back. Okay. little bit of money. It's not bad. Not bad, not bad. Nice, nice. Even more money to bank. Nice, nice. Okay, so we do want to go this way, right? Yes. Yes. Okay. And then pantry, it doesn't really matter. All right. What am I not supposed to forget? Move the cart. I got the shoes. I just want to make sure of something real quick. Yep, water level is... Well, I guess it... I mean, you can see it goes in there, but it... I don't know. Okay, so we do have that set up so it goes that way. Okay. Alright, cart. You're coming over here with me. Eventually, I gotta go around. You're a statue, but you don't have a hat. And you're a statue, but you're just... See, I can't do anything to you. Okay, let's go up. And then let's go down. And then let's go in here. It's been a long time since we've been on this side of things. Okay. Been a long time since we saw this. Wait, do we? Yeah, we did do. Well, I did it because I knew what the what this territory was. Of course, I can't light the candles because I don't have something to light the candles with, but that's okay. Because our main goal is this piece of shit. You are going back. By the way, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. If you want to leave a like, leave a like. Still, I mean, I know on the map this shows that it somehow connects to Tomb, but I don't know how you actually get through it. So, we are in Tomb. But, again, don't know how or why. Okay, so, we did that. We do want to bank our money in Chapel, so I don't want to waste too many steps because it's going to take a bunch of steps to do that. So we'll get as much as we can banked. I like that strategy, by the way. That was a good one. Oh, we still can get our food. So that is... Let's go look at the tomb real quick, because we will get food. We still have the dining room we can do. We could actually get up through the garage that way if we needed to. But I kind of think, well, we'd have to go through dining room and then back to. I don't think it's really going to matter either way. So. Isn't there at least one dirt hole in here? I think it's over here. I thought there were more. Now there are none. The heck? There. And I'm noticing these things are like there's more bricks coming down. But I could have swore that this place had dirt holes in them. And I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing any. That's weird. Why is that? Is it because we took water away from the reservoir? Or we put it somewhere else? Interesting. Interesting thoughts and conundrums. Oh, I never opened the... That's fine. We'll go get our food. Our food is up and over. Okay. Do not have a boiler room, but that's okay. Okay, now we want to go down over and just keep going back and forth in chapel so we can bank our money because, well, there's a banana, so we got that going for us. Because there really isn't anything else we can do at this point. What a banana. Nice. Just want to do one more look through. Yeah. All right, let's just keep going back and forth. There. Perfect. And we don't have that, so let's call it a day. I don't know how we put like 26 in. So that was good. I think we might have got the ability to do treasure trove, but I didn't pick it for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm going to start doing that strategy more. And just, you know, because I know I must have at least 50 in there already. And so if I've done now 25 or whatever I just did, now it's 75. And I get 50 with an allowance, I think, at this point. So if I can get showroom to show up with like vault and treasure trove and chapel, I think I'm sitting really pretty. I think I remember Will telling me too that there is a way that you can do things such that you can start getting gems and keys much easier. Shrine would be interesting to see what kind of blessing we can get. Because I don't really think I'm going to get a money run this time. Let's see what this is. I think there was a document somewhere that spelled out. In fact, before I write this down, let me see. Steam, let's go to our recordings and screenshots. I thought there was something somewhere that explained all the different blessings you could get, but I don't, looking at the docs, I don't see anything. It was like a list somewhere. This? No, that's a star schedule. I thought I saw it somewhere, but I obviously blanking on it. Okay. Let's do 21. 21. Blessing of the Gardener at 8 courtyards. Holy shit. Okay. That's a lot of courtyards. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, you can get decent stuff through the courtyards. You might get that, not the reading room or whatever that is, but the morning room. Already a box I can't open because I don't have keys. And there was nothing in here. What a waste. We could do patio. We just gotta make sure that observatory gets us somewhere. So. Let's do storeroom because that doesn't. Yeah. Okay, bedroom. Even though it doesn't. That's a better way to go because you don't lose steps that way. Yeah, it would be nice to get astronomy. Yeah. Well, Let's do chapel. I might as well decrease it because then I'm always keeping it at sale. All right, no shovel. I've got nothing in my inventory. That's hilarious. Yeah, let's do treasure trove. Look at all that sweet, sweet coinage. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what it's at. It's like got to be 70 at this point. Well, we could see. I mean, just we've drafted it 13 times, so 5 coins for each time you've drafted treasure trove. So 13 times 5 is 15, 65. So it gives us 65 right now. All right. So if we look at our money situation, treasure trove would give us at least 70 the next time. We get an allowance of 50, that's 120. Breaking the bank would probably get us at least 30 at this point, if not more. At least. I'm saying probably at least 50 now at this point. So that's 70, 50, 50... 170. If we get vault, that's another, what, 40, I think? So it's 210. So we're still not quite there just yet to do... We need to get the purse, we need to get lucky, we need to do those types of things. So... Oh, I should look at my goals list, and I probably want to redo it because we did the master bedroom. That's a bust. I need that one. Oh, we did the dynamite. Yep, we did the chess puzzle. Haven't done the test. Where's the 8th safe? Don't know that one yet. Haven't done all that. Did 40 dartboards. We got that one. Yep, we leveled up to go out the side. We did that one. Haven't crafted all 8 items. Okay. Treasure trove. This is a sun, black box. And green. Speaking of will, gotta be quiet about will now. Oh, I banked like 26 coins now in Chapel, and I've been trying to figure out like how much money do I really have if I line things up accordingly. This is a green note. You will need a key to obtain the true treasure of the trove. You will need a key to obtain the true treasure of the trove. Talking trash about coffee. No, no, no. Just that, you know, I mentioned that you were talking, you know, about strategies and stuff, and I do like the one about the chapel. It's a good one. Yeah, let's do veranda. Why not? Too bad I don't have I don't have anything in my inventory. That is so weird. Well, at least we got those. I wonder what the odds are with the lockpicking thing. It feels like it's around 25 to 33%. Church bank steeped in reserves. Yes. Yes, it does. Yeah, no shovel. I need a... if you're wondering what getting all green, it's because I have the blessing where it's like the blessing of the gardener. So it's... I think that's dead on for the odds. Okay. It just, that's what it felt like. So that's also why I got courtyard again. Let's try it. Maybe we'll get a shovel that way. Yes, we do. Okay. 2 more gems. What about this? Not locked. Let's do reading nook because that connects to foundation. All right. So let's go over here. Get our handy shovel. Nothing. And we have the hammer, so that's good. Now we got some gems. That's good. Can't complain about that. Well, I can. You can always complain about something if you want to. Look at that coinage. Nickels, nickels, nickels. Nice. I'll take the steps. I'll take the steps. Nice, nice. Good. Key. A little bit more money. Okay. So we could go through courtyard here. Let's do that. Commissary. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get a couple of bananas, because that's good for steps. That's right, everything's for sale. It's for sale. Let's get a couple keys. That could not hurt. Let's just get all the bananas. Get our steps up because that matches to chapel, which is not connected to a bedroom, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. I still think there's something in planetarium that lets you it's a circuits of values. Yes, BioShock. That is on the list of games to play. I played all 3, and I've thought about doing that, streaming them, along with so many other games that I've thought of doing. But, you know, there's only so much time to do so many things. Yeah, let's do pool hall. So this is 4. 15, 5, 10. Jesus. 15.3. 5 squares, 25. No, we subtract. Did you figure out wavy lines on the early stream? No, I didn't. I still don't. I think one wavy line on top and bottom means approximation, but I don't know what the 2 and the 3 do. I really don't. So this one's a little confusing because it's subtraction. So 10 thirds minus 5 thirds would be 5 thirds. But you do the square after you're done with all the operations. And again, being tired does not help with math here. Jeez, I don't even know. This one is a real thunker. Yeah, that's one word for it. If I did 10 thirds minus 5 thirds minus 20 to 60 thirds. If you think of it that way. 5 minus 55 thirds squared. I'm probably way overthinking this. Hey, Ray. I'm sure you probably do know the answer, and because of my state of my brain today, I might take you up on that. There it is. Great, you both got it. Wonderful. It depends on when you think the square happens. I think you're missing a minus sign the way... I don't think I am. Because it's 10 thirds minus 5 thirds. And then 20 thirds... Well, not 20 thirds. It'd be 60 thirds if you think of it that way. And all those are subtracts, but then you have to square. Which, if that was a minus, it would square to a positive anyway. But then you multiply it by 5. No. You divide by 5. Yeah, that definitely doesn't work. Unless you do the square right there. So if you had 10 minus 5 is 5 thirds. That'd be 25 thirds. But then that doesn't work because then you end up with a minus, unless you square it again. Yeah, I don't. What do you think it is? I'm just not, my brain not worky today. Because I think it's 10 thirds, 5 thirds. So if you do 10 thirds minus 5 thirds, it'd be 5 thirds. And if you square that, oh, wait a minute. I didn't square the thing there right. Squared minus 20 squared. Yeah, I did 25 thirds. I didn't do it's 25 ninths if you think of it that way. So 180 ninths. Wait, clear. 180 minus. So it's just. No. Oh, you're saying the 10 is already a minus 10 thirds? I guess, yeah, if you do look at it that way. If that's what you're starting from. Okay, that kind of makes sense. So then it's 10 minus. That makes it actually easier. It makes it a hell of a lot easier. Because that'd be minus 15 thirds, but squared. 15 divided by 3 is 5. Negative 5 squared is 25. Minus 20 is 5 squared is 25. Divided by 5 is 5. Yeah. Okay, where was I? Oh, yeah, I was over there. Do you get an explanation for what all of the mathematical operators are at some point? I don't need to know what they do, just that you get an explanation somewhere. Oh. Ooh. Well, hello there, Mr. Burning Glass. Guess where we're going? Short answer to that is yes, and that's all I needed to know. I don't think I have enough in this run to do that. I did do Treasure Trove already, and I don't want to break the bank just yet. I don't think it's a smart play to do that one in this run. I just don't think I have the... It's not in the cards. I don't have all the cards. The cards I do not have, of which cards I don't have. But I do have the ability to light up some candles. Right? So we are definitely going to do that. All right. Now, how do I want to handle this? But it's not easy to get. Okay. Well, is there anything easy to get in this game? Yeah, I mean, really, is there anything that's like, I guess some of it's easy to do, and then some of it, you know, probably not. That's great. Thanks. Appreciate it. Fuck me. I think he means the torch chamber underground. Yes, I mean the area that has the 8 candles. That's what I'm talking about. Like these you can't light, I know that. These you can't light. If I had tomb, that would be even better. I gotta remember to bring that back though. Can you light these? No? No? Okay. There aren't many straightforward gets. It's something you could easily never see. Oh, that is wonderful. You really want that vault, don't you? You want me to get... You need me on that vault. You want me on that vault. I'm going to do courtyard. I'm going to take advantage of all these green things. Because why not? I don't have a key card. Nope. How are you getting to that area, though? What area? You might have missed it. I moved the cart. I was able to drain. So that's taken care of. I fixed that. The thing I was complaining about this morning. Okay, so we can't key card that way. We can see what we can do this way. Could do another courtyard. Why not? Why not? Why not? We're definitely going to be banking in the chapel. We'll at least be able to get some things in the chapel. And another key. All right. Let's do spare bedroom, because then we'll get dining room. And we can actually then go out foundation. And yeah. Yeah, I think that's a better idea. I agree. I think, Jason, I think you're right. Yeah, I agree. Okay. You see, sometimes you just have to talk to yourself. Gambling. Gambling didn't pay off. Oh, but I got the fucking... God damn it. I always get that goddamn key when I don't want it. You should have picked Vault, Jason. So, all right. Let's go burn some candles. But first, we must eat. And I got to make sure I keep steps to put that back into code check. Well, do I? There's probably other things I want to burn if I got tomb, especially. You need to draft. You want to draft. Yeah, exactly. Now I can see why the game is making you get vault. All right. Again, safety deposit box in coat check. Fair. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. That's one of my pro gamer tips for this game. Once you get the cart over there, don't move it back. just leave it there. Just leave it there. Okay. So we are here. And we have candles to light. But I don't think you can just light them arbitrarily. So there was something that I saw, and I don't remember exactly where this was. And quite frankly, I don't even know if this matters. Yeah, when I wrote this down, I'll show you in the notes here. This. I found that somewhere. You have 8 numbers randomly. I thought, does that mean the order that you light these in? Or does the order even matter? You can obviously light them. But I'm going to ask a question to chat. Very general question, but does the order matter here? Do you have to light these in a certain order? Or do you just need to light them? Does the order matter, or does the order not matter? I remember where I saw those numbers, and I'm kind of regretting that I did. It didn't seem to match up with this room, though, because there's 8, but they don't... Order does not matter. Okay. That's why I was questioning this, because... No order matter. Wait. The way you phrase that, Bucksoft, is saying... You're like saying, no, the order does matter. But Ray's saying the order does not matter. Do you care to rephrase what you said, Will? Because you confused me. Your response came in just when order does not matter. What Ray said. Okay. Yoink. 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 What does this do? Oh, whoa. That's a little interesting effect with the candles when they went down. Where's this going? Whoa. I go to a dead end. Awesome. Where does this go? A barrel? Sorry. My singing voice from last night trying to sound like Jeff Tate is catching up with me. Foreman's log 20. We should take a picture of this. Just, why not? After waiting the better part of 3 weeks for the equipment to be carefully hoisted down the cliffside, one piece at a time, the wait is finally over. Today we begin our formal foray into the mountain and begin excavation of the first tunnel, the first of many. To prevent future delays, Thomas Sinclair has generously volunteered to install a freight lift to facilitate both personnel transport. However, after seeing his ornate designs, one can't help but feeling the Baron's delicate taste might be better suited for the ballroom crowd. Regardless of the particulars, I'm sure my crew won't object to riding down to the tunnels in a fashionable style. What is... Oh, I know what this is. Uh-huh. Okay, so that connects to this. Which, great. That's wonderful. For a second, I thought I actually fell off. I'm like, no, the game prevents you from doing that. Okay, so that opened this. Which, interesting. But, I'm trying to think, how does that actually help? I guess if you're downstairs, you can just go up that way too? Wait a minute. Let me check something out here real quick. What is that? What is that? Oops. I know I'm kind of losing steps this way, but that's okay. I want to check something out. I was kind of curious what this would look like with the elevator up there. Well, kind of interesting that I did that, but also a little bit of a disappointment, I'll have to be honest. I don't know if I've taken pictures of all these. I should. I mean, I know there's a bunch of them around, but... That's the book that we eventually get the real one for. So yeah, I'm a little... I feel like there's going to be a little bit more. At least it solves the mystery of how that door gets open. But not going to lie, was a... Whoa, that... Okay. Thanks, graphics. But yeah, I was expecting a tad bit more than that. I have to be a little... I don't know. Well, now I can move the cart back and it doesn't matter. It would be nice to keep the burning glass because like the tomb has a bunch of candles that aren't lit, but there is also trying to think if there's any place that I have that might have candles that would be a good, you know, obviously a great opportunity to light them now, but I don't think so. I think the best thing to do would be to go back go to entrance hall, bank some cash, and then I'll have time to do one more day. And then code check, and then I'll have to make a decision. Do I code check the vault key or do I code check burning glass? Because I do get armory, and armory sometimes gives you the torch now, which is easier than trying to do burning glass. So, decisions. Actually, which way would be easier? I think if I actually went out, well, no, probably going up front. What difference would it make? We could go out foundation. We could... I'm trying to think steps-wise, which one would be the best way to do this. If I'm here, and I go up through foundation, I could go down, and then go through courtyard, and then go up to code check. Yeah, let's just do that. There's probably a different in steps in which way I go, but that's okay. What are you trying to do? Not lose my sanity. Well, I just want to bank some money in Chapel, and then I want to go to code check. So I was just trying to think of how to minimize the steps. So, because I can't build anything anymore. I don't have that idea. I don't have that ability anymore. So I really want to build up that piggy bank, because if I feel like the opportunity presents itself, I really, really, really want to do the showroom and get that trophy. Because why not? Alright, so we go here. We go here. And yes, I like the strategy you have of trying to get a bedroom off of it, but I couldn't this time, so. That door to courtyard is the only one in this. Yes, it is. Okay, so we're here, so it's 1, 2, 3. If we're in courtyards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to get to code check. If we're in courtyard. Alright, we're not taking any more chances because my math might be very wrong. Is that the math? Where's the math? The math has got to be somewhere. Money. I like money. Money good. Alright, so we go up here. I like Ray's idea. I think code checking the vault key is a better choice, because you can make burning glass again. Getting the vault key has not been easy, and what's the other thing? And because I have armory, getting that would also, I think, give me a better chance just to get a torch if I needed to. But I already did that one area that I knew I had the candles. Tomb also has candles, but I'm not sure about what that does. So, so I'm thinking the vault key is the better choice. All right. And then, yep, that's it. Okay. All right, so let's call it a day. Come on, get over there. And then I should have time to do one more day. All right. By the way, if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. I would appreciate it. And if you want to leave a like, leave a like. I would appreciate that too. $95. All right, do that. Smash that like button. That's the way to do it. Ooh, the pool already. Huh. Well, don't mind if I yes. Actually, did that take off one of my goals, my to-dos? Minecart room behind the wall. No, we haven't done that. Room with the candles. Yes. That takes off another thing I had here. The gallery I've done. I forgot to mark that off. Okay. I'm assuming if you have a blessing going, you won't get the shrine until the blessing that you have goes away. Do tool shed. Sure, let's do that. And let's get the hammer. Why not that? All right. There's 2 things left I need to craft. I think both of them require the metal detector, if I remember right. If I actually had it. I wrote it down in my big notebook. Yes. Oh, yeah, I did have that checked. Yes, both of them, it's metal detector and shovel and lockpick and metal detector. So those are also some goals as to, I should put that on my to-do list. Oh, I do. I have craft all 8 items. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Jesus. Or no, it's Morningstar that gives you the star. The one who's always buying from Armory. Oh. I mean, yeah, if you can keep increasing the astronomy telescope thing, observatory room, that's actually really nice. I could see, just getting those stars more and more and more. It gives you more flexibility. You can redraft if you need to, but you can also just get more shit that way too, which is nice. Let's get the commissary. Metal detector and shovel. Well, that would be one. Let's get the shovel. Let's get a couple gems. Not going to be doing the showroom this time. All right. Hi, Chapel. Not this time, Chapel. I would really like a workshop. Actually. Ooh. Yes, I know that. I thank you for telling me something I already know. Appreciate it. Big preach. It was in one of the drafting books. And I had written it down. There's something about like terrace, then cloister, foyer, then great hall, nursery, then bunk room, conference room, then office, attic, then workshop. I was like, do you need to do one of those before the other? Oh, keys. Well, we still have hallway and reading nook and courtyard we can still do. So I'm going to do bedroom closet. Never know what you're going to get. Oh, wait. No, you beeped because of that. Okay. Well, sure, let's just shoot chapel and have it there. Why not? Why not? All right, let's go back around. Reading nook and hallway way. does this do? Library and... Man, I really want... Library wouldn't be much help. Pool hall might. Okay, 1 plus 2 is 3. Times 2 is 6. Times 3 is 18. Minus 4 minus 6 is minus 10. Plus 13 is 3. Plus 2 is 6. Minus 4 is 2. Minus 10 plus 5 is minus 5 squared, which is 25 minus this 15. What's a little stinky? The choice of rooms I got, or? Well, we can do observatory. Make another page here. I've got notes on the observatory, and I got pictures as to when um, 73. Because getting sail and the showroom would be awesome. Didn't open any paths north. What do you mean? It's right there. That's a path north. And we still have chapel, so... Sure, courtyard. Why not build a courtyard? Everybody wants a courtyard. You get a courtyard, and you get a courtyard. And we're going to get garage as an option. I know it's going to happen. We know this to be true. Oh, I meant when you drafted pool hall. Oh. Yes, I know lockpick and metal detector. I know this. I want the fucking workshop is what I want. Okay, well, I bet if I did one more up, I'd get the garage, and I do have the keys, which would be nice, but I could redraw. And I do have everything off. Do you have all the recipes for the workshop? Yes. There's only 2 that I don't. I have all the recipes. I've made 6 things. The only things I have not made are the lockpick plus the metal detector, and the metal detector plus the shovel. So, I don't know, kitchen? Yeah, let's do kitchen. Might as well. Why not? Sure. Get some extra steps in. Why not? Because that will help with making the chapel. If we can get a bedroom off of that, that'd be good too. Although I don't have a lot of money to bank though, so... Oh, yeah, no, that's not going to work. Well, sure, why not? For the whimsy. Well, look at that. I'm not going to get workshop though. That's what's going to suck ass. It's not going to happen. Great, I got more steps. Well, courtyard's so overpowered. It is. I could freeze my accounts, but I'm not really thrilled about that. Let's redraw the star. Oh, pantry. Why not? Sure, why not? Why not, Dan? I don't like any of the... Well... Dark room really becomes... I need to keep in mind what I did there. Because we can just go through up chapel. So why not? Fine. We really don't have a lot of money to make it worth it this time, but hey, if we can put anything in there, why not? Yeah, let's do security. Sure. Since we don't have the key card. Is there something with the workshop that, like, I've done wrong? Did I, like, turn it up to make it really rare or something? Low drafting feedback welcome? Shh. Yeah, I guess. It's okay if not. Just it's like how much you're gonna give away with things. That's the only thing I'm a little. Oh man. Let's do that with that, because I might be getting trash. So, let's do that. Okay, no spoilers. Okay. I'm willing to listen. Secret garden key, yes. Yes, actually, yes. When you drafted Den, though, spare bedroom was offered. You wanted to save those tea rooms if you don't even... Ah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Ooh, the armory. I don't think I could really buy a lot there, though. That's the thing. And we now have 3 ways to go with foundations. I'm thinking storeroom. Remember, it's a deck of cards. You pick up early ranks, you can get it later. Yeah, I know. I just haven't quite internalized. I get that there's just a deck of stuff that you get, and you're just drawing, and it's odds, and it's probability, and all that good stuff. But, you know, now I've got fruit everywhere, so that's good. Let's see if we get any coins. Now I'm going to get... There, nice. Yes. Thank you, allowance. Yippee. And there's going to be some in the room back there. So we have chances of actually getting crap, because crap turns out to be good right now with the experiment I'm running. All right, let's see what we get down here. Yes. Nice. Nice. Love it. Yes. Woohoo. Yeah, this is the... I've done this a couple times with this experiment, and I love it because now you want shit. Now you want, like, garbage to come up. I'm not hurting for keys. I already got the sanctum key, and it's not up high enough to be useful anyway. Let's redraw. Sure. Why not get 2 gems anyway? And there's holes to dig up, and I might get more in my allowance, so why not? And I got the hammer, so let's do this. Another key. Or, I mean, a coin. Eh. Coins, yucky. Who wants coins? Nothing of interest doesn't count, though. That doesn't help me. It's like Mom and Dad saw you doing all the trash talking, which and jumped ahead. Here's an allowance. Yeah. Guest bedroom might be good with steps, and we might get something in it. Again, armory... I'm kind of straddling the line now of actually... Because I did get a dining hall. Yeah, I did. And with the chapel, it would be nice to put some money in there. So I'm thinking getting more steps. And there might be something here too. Yep, there is. The compass. Okay. Anything else? Oh, yeah. It's beeping. What are you beeping about? What are you... Would it be the den and I didn't... No, I grabbed the gem from the den. Unless there's something in the den now that it's beeping about. That might be it. Because I don't see anything here. Axe is so good, though. What is axe? Did you just give away something? Ooh, treasure trove. That'd be nice, because again, it just pumps it up to 5. So, sure, why not? Money. Alright, we got the keys, so let's write this down. You axed the trophy room. Oh, axe. Yeah. You're right. I mean, I wouldn't have had the money for it anyway. Well, now I would. So this is moon. Blue box. Blue note. Blue box is marked by fire. Contain false statements. And you got money, access to it anyway. Yeah, well, I've done treasure trove now 14 times, so I get 70. 14 times 5. 4 times 5 is 2, 0, 5, 2. Yeah, 70. So. Let's do corridor. Why not? Why not? Yeah, I don't want a key. I want crap. That's what I want. Like that. Nice. Okay, what can we get this way? Jeez, really not as hilarious as this is. I don't need the gems. I really don't need the money. The stars, I guess, might be... Sure, whatever. There's that garage. We don't need the keys. I got enough keys. I'm going to go with patio. Because there will be places to dig at least one. God, stonks. The cloister, which you can't do much about. Don't really need the pump room at this point. Sure, why not? Just keep doing that. Come on, you gotta give me workshop. Yes. Can't complain though, I'm getting my allowance for all my hard work digging up holes. Which is good. Okay. It can't go that way. Aquarium wood gets us to 8, which will get us our dining room. Well, all of it. Any one of these will get us dining room. But it does let us go around there, and there will be a dirt pile there. So why not? Yep, there's my food. Yes, another allowance raise. Jeez, how much? What is it at now? 6. We've raised it by 6. That's nice. Nice, nice, nice. Ooh, and yes, yes. I don't have any gems that I need to spend on that anymore. Oh, and I can dig. Where can I dig? 5-5. I think I have that. Yeah, that'd be the secret garden. All right. Magnifying glass. Nice. Another gem. Another gem. And a key. Okay. Well. Courtyard. Why not? I like this blessing. Getting all these green rooms is actually pretty powerful. Yes. Nice. Another raise in the... So we can't go that way. That's fine. Okay, so we've exhausted going this way, so we're going to have to make our way back into foundation. Okay, that's fine. That's all right. Okay, can't go that way, so we got to go this way. Another gem, even though we don't really need it because we got 20 at this point. Jesus. I mean, I could just walk by the gems at this point. Pish posh. Another one. God. All right, so foundation. All right, passageway, laboratory, and let's redraw. Spare bedroom. Nothing there. Oh, that's right, the treasure map. show up. Come on. The Treasure of Mount Holly. Coffers. Okay. Can't complain. God, I got so much money. The master bedroom. It doesn't kill the run. +1 for each room in your house. Oh. Oh. I never even noticed that. Sure, because we can still do spare bedroom. That's actually nice because... Why are you beeping? Oh, is it there's something in spare bedroom? Okay. Maybe. There's this. Oh, there's a coin there. Okay. Okay, so then we go up here. We got 100 steps, which is great. Why not? Why not? It's for the whimsy. And the allowance. Ah. Ball. Well, we got... Wait a minute. Wait. Oh. No, I do have observatory. Doesn't it? Wasn't observatory gonna give me a sale on everything? Still haven't drafted master, but I just did, and I did it before too. But I was under the impression that I did observatory and that it was giving me sale. Or did I just miss something? Does the showroom not count for sales? Because I don't have enough. I mean, this will be 180, and then I'm going to need another 100, which I don't have. So I was kind of... I thought I had sale. Let's do parlor. A little disappointed in that. I sincerely thought I had sale, and I thought that that would... Before we do this useless gem puzzle, because I really don't need it, let's see what else we can do. Casino clock tower in a bedroom. Well... We could risk it, but no sales in showroom. Yeah. Ah. Yeah. I kind of wondered if that was something that the game didn't let you do. You know what? Why not? Because if we do some gambling in here and we actually get lucky, Why not? Why not? Of course, I'm going to get pissed. It's not going to work, is it? Oh, it did. Gems and keys. Fuck you. I don't need that. I do not. You. Should. And there's money. Not a lot of money, but. Oh well. We're definitely not doing the showroom today. But that's fine. Armory. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see if we can get another chop. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. All right, so now, which room do we want to chop? I wish they showed you here, like how much each room was. That would be really nice. We've done the trophy room. Oh, vault might... Oh, vault is a good choice. That would be nice. And again, I got to use the mouse to get to it because... Gone. Yippee! I like that. That's a good one. Okay. It doesn't really matter at this point. We could spend some money. Why not? It can't hurt to do that. And we can get a gem in here for no reason. Okay, so at this point, we don't have a key card. We never made the workshop, so damn it. But oh well. What we could do is bank our money in chapel and then at least go up to planetarium and get our extra stars. But I mean, we got 7 extra on allowance now too, so that helps. Can't complain about that at all. We axed another set of gems off of the rooms. I wonder if you keep doing that, that's effectively making gems almost obsolete. That if you can start axing them off of more and more rooms, yeah, I could do this, but there's really no point because I'm not going to be able to use the gems anyway. Just making absolutely sure we can go through foundation. We have more than enough steps. We can bank our 23 bucks. We should at least look though for where the other coins were. We don't have a office, or not an office, a conference room, so they're not going to get consolidated. But we have enough steps to kind of look around, so we could go look this way and just listen with our eyes. Yeah, you heard me. Let's go up aquarium. Let's see if maybe they got dropped off here. You never know. Nope. Okay. And we have food in the dining room, so if we need steps, we can easily go get steps. That will not be a problem. Okay, because we want to go back to planetarium. We're going to go that way anyway. So we can check out patio when we come back. All right? Yes. Okay, so we're going to want to go this way. And not that way. We want to go this way. Any money? Nope. And we got more steps anyway. Where's all my money? Okay. Oh, banana. More steps. Anything in here? fucking hell. No, I'm not going to be late. Shit, I know what I did wrong. God damn it. I never actually, when I was in office, told it to spread the goddamn money around. Oh well. Alright, so go up this way. I never said. I think I've run payroll, but I've never gotten the checks. So, yeah, that was stupid of me. I was like, why am I not getting money? And then I realized, oh, yeah, you have to tell it to spread it. Which was my fault. But we'll get steps. Not worried about that. All right. Nice, nice. No, I'm not going to be late. My alarm's going to go off right now. But that's mostly just like as a warning to make sure that I'm not going to be late. So I'm going to try to finish this off. I want to bank money in... yep, there it goes. In chapel. Okay, and we don't want to go up courtyard. We want to go this way. And then I want to finish in the observatory. So unfortunately, we did not get the crafting room, the workshop. But we were able to... All right. And I see the banana there, too. All right, see you, Will. Have to be a little cautious that I don't use all of my... Okay, that would go to kitchen and then dining room. But I... It should wrap around. Yeah, so let's do this. So we're going to get more money that way. And more money this way. And another gem. And... we can get some bananas. Dirt cheap because we got the coupon book. Plus 10 steps and add morning room to today's draft pool. That doesn't help though. Okay, and then we're going to get steps from this. Okay. Another banana. Nice. Another gem. Jesus, this is ridiculous. Okay. So we can go through entry hall here. We might see some in pool room. We get an apple, which is good. And we get a banana, which is good. Okay. Could be anything in here? No. All right, so if we go through pool, we can go back up through chapel that way. Okay. More coinage, more food. Yes, yes. Another gem. All right, so now we can dump some money in here again. Where is the observatory from, or planetarium? So if we're in here, it'd be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need to keep 8. All right, and that should do it. Okay, cool. And we'll get 2 more stars if I do this right. So we want to go up through Secret Garden of Foundation. Hey, guy. I did watch Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. It's one of those time travel movies. It's okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. I had heard about the movie. Didn't really know much about it. So... Alright, so now we can go through Treasure Trove. Even if we get money this way, it's no big deal. We just want to get the... retire in here. Call it a day. Alright, so now we get 2 extra stars. We may bank on our experiment. 6 shop rooms. I think we got like 8 experiment successes, which was nice. So a lot accomplished in this one. A lot of good stuff done. But I do need to stop because I need to get to my self-defense lesson tonight. And it'll be a doozy because holy crap. 2 hours and I'm running a little slow on sleep. But that's fine. So, I want to thank everybody who stopped by, either live or watch us in the future. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, please leave a like. And the next time I stream will probably be Saturday. I'll do 1 stream, probably in the afternoon, and do more of this. And then Sunday, I will probably do a code stream in the morning and then maybe another game stream in the afternoon. We'll see chores and everything else I need to do. But for now, I am done. Thank you all for watching. Take care, and I hope to see you in the future.